Hey folks, got a great recipe today. It's a Tandoori-Spiced Chicken Burgers. Bold with Indian flavors with using canned chicken. I wanted to try canned chicken instead of ground chicken. I like this one because it has budget friendly, very good with the price. Bold Indian flavors. I could have enhanced that because I was missing one ingredient, but still was very good. And then meal planning. This is perfect for meal planning. It's my meal plan for this week. Hope you give it a try. And as always, the recipe, the ingredients, and the instructions will be on the comments. All right, folks, let's get cooking and let's go. Whoa. All right, folks, here we go. Here's the ingredients for the Tandoori-Spiced Chicken Burgers. About 5 servings. It's going to be from the canned chicken. I want to give that a try. I haven't tried canned chicken for burgers yet. So it's going to be the 3 cans, the large cans at 12.5 ounces each. Drained and well and flaked. 1 large egg. Half a cup of breadcrumbs. Right over there. Then we're gonna do some garlic cloves, 2. Then we're gonna do a teaspoon of ginger paste, which I don't have ginger paste, so I'm gonna use garlic powder. And it says you can go ahead and do 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, or no, half a teaspoon of half a teaspoon of ground ginger, right over there. Then we're going to do. I didn't find this at the grocery store yesterday, but the garam masala, M-A-S-A-L-A. You would use 2 teaspoons of that. I don't have it, so I'm not going to use it. And then cumin, ground cumin, and we're going to do the 1 teaspoon of that. Coriander, we're going to do 1 teaspoon of that. Half a teaspoon of turmeric, and that's activated with the black pepper. And then we're also going to use red chili, about half a teaspoon of that. That's optional, but I'm going to do that. And a teaspoon of salt. And then the cilantro, if you want to do that, finely chopped. And then 1 tablespoon lemon juice. Probably do a little bit extra lemon juice and make it with 1 lemon over here. All right, folks, so the instructions are gonna be, we're gonna prepare the sauce. In a small bowl, we're gonna mix the yogurt. I use Greek yogurt instead of regular yogurt. You could use, the recipe calls for regular yogurt, but it's up to you. Well, if you wanna follow the recipe, use the regular yogurt. I use Greek. Then we're gonna do that. The lemon juice. Where's it? Oh no! Actually, for the sauce, we're gonna need yogurt, mint or cilantro. I'm gonna probably use some cilantro in there. 2 tablespoons of cilantro. A teaspoon of lemon juice. Half a teaspoon of ground powder, cumin powder, and a pinch of salt. We're gonna make that. Then we're gonna do the make the patties. Are in a large bowl. We're going to combine the flake canned chicken, beautiful canned chicken, the egg, the breadcrumbs, yogurt. I'm using Greek. You can use regular yogurt, garlic, and ginger, and all the spices. Then I'm going to shape them into 5 patties. I'm going to stop for tonight. And then what this is my lunch for work, my meal plan. So each morning before I go to work, I'm going to cook up a patty and then go to work. And then I'm going to microwave it at work to warm it up. Use the sauce and toast the buns. All right, let's get going. Let's make that sauce. Let's go. All right, folks, here we go. Let's make the sauce. I'm modifying this sauce because actually, to be honest, I didn't see this when I was at the grocery store, so I'm using the ingredients that I have. But that's okay. We'll get this done. I'm going to use half a cup of plain yogurt, but this is a plain Greek yogurt. Put that in there. Then we're going to do the fresh mint, 2 tablespoons of cilantro or finely chopped. I don't have any of that, so I'm going to do parsley. Put a little bit of parsley in there. Then we're going to do the teaspoon of lemon juice. There we go. And then we're going to do a pinch of salt. Where's my salt? Over here. And then we're going to, and then half a teaspoon of cumin powder, ground cumin. And then we're gonna mix that all together. Instead of using a mixer, I'm using this trusty butter knife, okay? So we're gonna mix it together. I'm gonna plop this seasoning or this sauce into the refrigerator and take it to work for the week. And it's gonna go right onto it. I'm probably gonna put some cilantro sauce on it as well, depending on how tasty it is. Let's give it a taste. Unique taste, very unique. All right, let's get the patties going. Let's go. All right, folks, let's form the patties. Already got the 3 cans, 12.5 ounce cans into the bowl here, and I rinsed them and drained it. Then we're gonna go ahead and add in 1 large egg. Perfect. Then we're going ahead and doing the half a cup of breadcrumbs. Perfect. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the 3 tablespoons of yogurt. I'm using a Greek yogurt. I don't think I have 3 tablespoons, so I'm just gonna use what I have left over here, and then in my cup here. Forgot I had to get the ingredients for the sauce. So most of my yogurt went to my sauce, unfortunately. That's okay, we compromise, we improvise, and this is the beauty of cooking. You do your thing, and you make it your way. That's why I love cooking, actually. 2 garlic cloves minced, right over here. Now we're going to do the half a teaspoon of ginger. And that's right off with half a teaspoon here of the ginger. Here we go. All right, now we're gonna do the, this is where you would do the 2 teaspoons of the garam masala, M-A-S-A-L-A, which I could not find. So we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. 1 teaspoon, and this is half a teaspoon, so I'm going to do two of those. I'm getting low on my ground cumin. I use it in a lot of my recipes, so I got to make certain I get some more soon. And then we're doing the 1 teaspoon of the coriander. I was trying to find this. It took me a little bit to find this one, but here it is. Beautiful. I love learning about spices as well. Here we go. Now we're gonna do the half a teaspoon of turmeric. And turmeric is a real healthy benefit for you as well. And you gotta use the black pepper to help activate it there. Then we're going to do 1 teaspoon of the smoked paprika. That's another one. I think I have another one in my drawer for that one, but we'll see. Getting low on it. Get a little bit extra. All right. Then we're going to do the half a teaspoon of the red chili powder. red chili powder, McCormick. All right. Then we're going to do the black pepper and the salt, about 1 teaspoon. There we go. And then the half a teaspoon of black pepper. I'm gonna get a little bit extra as I like the black pepper. All right. And then I don't have the fresh cilantro, so think about growing it. Anybody that grows cilantro, let me know what you think. I was gonna start with one, either basil, cilantro, and give that a try. In my yard, I'd rather have fresh from my own garden versus, but I'm not a good garden keeper right now. That's something like cooking I gotta work on. It's a journey. It's a big journey. All right. And then we're going to mix until the mixture blends together, not too wet, not too dry. Add more breadcrumbs if it's too loose. And then we're gonna make 4 or 5 equal patties. I may do 4 patties for this one. Then we're gonna cook the patties. All right, folks, this is where you get your hands dirty. I'd recommend using a glove if you have them. All right,